All right, here is Poland's best, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She really is the total package, Daniel Cormier, as a fighter inside the octagon and as an intimidator outside of it. I mean, that stare now will cut a man like me right down.
Oh, it's unbelievable, John. I mean, just the mind game that Joanna can play on her opponents is unreal. Every time I think about how she tortured Carla Esparza leading into her first UFC championship fight. It seemed as though Esparza just wanted to be done with it by the time the whole thing was over. But you can only talk so much. Ultimately, you have to back it up, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk sure can back it up.
Joanna champion, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, ready to make a statement here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Randa Markos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Littered across the UFC record books, here is the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. 4 career wins by knockout, but she has broken a lot of fighters inside the octagon. Ask Jessica Penne about the power. Joanna Jedrzejczyk really as decorated and complete a striker as there is on this UFC roster.
Big shot to the body.
All right, so there it is. Beautiful sprawl by the kickboxer. You know how good her stand-up is. And if she can stuff takedowns, might just be her fight to lose.
Yeah, it's a massive worry. It's a big worry moment for the wrestler now. Recognizing that she cannot get this fight to the ground whenever she wants to. Big win here for the kickboxer.
Markos gets caught by that straight hand. All right, so the Muay Thai marauder, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, off to a pretty good start here tonight with her hands, DC.
She's got great hands. She's so fast and she's so tall that she throws her punches in common.
Markos is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Jedrzejczyk's in half guard.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jedrzejczyk. Oh, she reverses position on the ground. Beautifully done. And now she gains the dominant position. Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again. Excellent ground and pound here by Markos. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back, try to engage in the grappling, because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger, being caught with something hard on the top.
Jedrzejczyk gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Markos' hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. All right, so she attempts another takedown here. Pretty good entry to get inside, but unable to finish this up.
Not very confident in the finish, and you can see it in the hesitation from entry to finish, and that's why she is getting defended. Nice punch land. Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Patented front kick there by Jedrzejczyk. Effective with the jab. Oh, an instinctive land there as she goes to the jab, DC. Nicely done.
That jab is stopping her in her tracks. It is not only a rangefinder, she is really damaging her opponent behind the jab.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Right away when you look at it, Joanna's a little bit bigger. Yep, she's a little bit bigger. And that's why she gets the question of whether or not she's going to have to fight up at 125, because she is a little bigger for the weight class.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. Oh, nice punch there by Markos. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Jedrzejczyk going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Final seconds here. Great moments on both sides in round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustments as this fight goes forward?
Ready. Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Beautiful jab land.
Big power shot there. Beautiful hook.
Not many people in mixed martial arts fight behind the jab, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk does it really, really well.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Strike is blocked, then counters effectively with an inside leg kick. Good sequence there by Jedrzejczyk. Well, she nearly got her out of there with the knockdown in the previous round, and her confidence remains high here, and she's building on that momentum.
She's building on the momentum that she gained in round number one. That was not by mistake. She knows exactly and knew exactly what she was throwing to secure that knockdown. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Markos' thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Short uppercut in the clinch by Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Able to check the high kick. Trying to set up a submission now.
Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, so different rounds, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box today.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down. Because ultimately, you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler. Way to hide that leg kick.
Nice. Nicely done. Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them
setting up for another submission now.
Another takedown land. She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
You got to be kidding me. How did she get her arm out of there again?
She is a tremendous fighter, and her submission defense is on full display tonight.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
2 minutes now to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Randa Markos. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. In the half guard.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land. Great submission defense on display tonight.
60 seconds. Finish strong. Finish strong.
Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Nicely done. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
20 seconds to go round 2. Jedrzejczyk's back in full mount. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Oh, how good is her submission defense there? All right, round 3 coming up next.
Take a seat. You've got to protect that body. Your elbows in tight. Stay focused, okay? I want your striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Lots of striking now, throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Randa Markos. And doing work with the jab.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Jedrzejczyk's cheek looks like it's...
Oh!
outside leg kick. Oh, nice straight there by Jedrzejczyk. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Takedown defense is there. Immediately gets the underhook. Seemed like she wadded out of the clinch there.
Nice job blocking.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Nice.
All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's
right.
why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry, because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
In the half guard.
Jedrzejczyk's back in full mount. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Nice transition.
Jedrzejczyk's eye is closing up. All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very... She's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight. Oh, big elbow.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Side control now.
Oh, Kimura tag, yep.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Markos is in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. I'm excited, man. 4th round is underway as we hit these championship rounds. Both of these women with a lot still left in the tank, or so it seems.
They did a great job of preparing themselves for the long fight. Let's see who can sustain the energy over the next 10 minutes.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be.
That's gonna get some respect. She won't go as forward anymore. When you got a big power striker like that, you got to make them respect you.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Jedrzejczyk's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Front kick to the body by Randa Markos. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly. She blocked that punch.
Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body, so she's overcompensating for trying to defeat.
Back to the feet now. Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finish.
Markos is trying for a submission here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Jedrzejczyk's in half guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Oh, great reversal to top position by Markos.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Pretty good get up here for Jedrzejczyk.
There it is again. Look at it.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? That one landed clean.
Oh! Back to the feet.
Big right hand.
1 minute to go in the round. That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen in this division all year long. Show money, win money. Gotta think she's getting a bonus check as well.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly. What a night for this young lady and her team.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
All right, so congratulations to Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She adds to her Hall of Fame legacy yet again tonight. What can this woman not do inside an octagon? She is a master of making in-fight adjustments, using her opponent's weaknesses to her advantage. Certainly doesn't hurt that she might just have the best jab in all of MMA on this UFC roster, top to bottom, than Joanna Jedrzejczyk.